Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. First of all, this is not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. Find the disclaimer in the description. It is October 15th, Tuesday, 2019. It is 1:18 p.m. here in Arizona. Let's look at what Bitcoin is doing. So, Bitcoin, last 24 hours, Tether into Bitcoin, 1.45 billion. Tether into Ethereum, 1.01 billion. Bitcoin into Ethereum at 489 million. Bitcoin into Litecoin at 222 million. A market cap of 146 billion for Bitcoin, and last real 24 hours of volume is 258 million. S&P 500 today. Good news, the MACD has turned positive. And we are green candle today, of course. We're well above the 200 moving average, so good news for the S&P 500. The Russell 2000. Well, the MACD on the daily is just turning positive, and we are hoping to get above that 200 moving average today. Definitely today is green candle. So, good on you, American economy. BTC dominance today is 68.7. Altcoin total market cap 66.89 billion. Looking at shorts versus long, this is a summary of what's on Bitfinex and BitMEX. Longs 509 million, shorts 312 million. Looking at the daily, we are below the 200 moving average. We are below the 21 weekly EMA. That's the dotted purple line here, and then also the 50 MA, the dotted kind of eggshell line up here. We're below all the moving averages that I find to be important to be bullish, basically, but we're not far below them, and we've been working on getting above them. The daily MACD for Bitcoin is still positive, but as you can see, we might be closing that gap towards the negative. We shall see. Really got to see what Bitcoin does today and tomorrow and the next day to really know. We're going to pump or dump, it looks like. Volume is a bit low. Bitcoin on the 4-hour. Well, as you can see, we dumped a bit today, but we dumped from where we had support on the chart by support and resistance to the spot where we have support and resistance, and we also have buy sell volume there. So a nice, very calculated, dump from here to here. So let's see how it goes. At least we're at a place of support, it looks like to me. On the 45-minute chart, which is very, very short term, the RSI is definitely very oversold. We're below the 200 moving average by far, but at least we've started sort of stabilized after that dump, and we are going sideways, as you can see. We shall see. Will we move up today or down today? Not exactly sure. Big news. Josh Rager, great character to follow on Twitter, has interesting, insightful Bitcoin posts. He mentions that currently ranging in between, but with the inability to close back above 8375 area after the fake out to 8800 and lack of volume leaves me feeling more bear biased. Sorry, there's no reason for me to feel bullish anytime soon until this range breaks up. So basically his chart, I did link to this tweet, and you can look at his chart. What he's saying does definitely make some sense. Take a look at it. I'm at least giving this some weight. Also, CryptoLark recently gave a nice motivational talk about Bitcoin, and if you're in it because you believe it's a peaceful revolution, definitely watch this. And he also gets into some of the big BTC wallets, what they're doing recently, and how that may be bullish. All right, recently did an interview with Les Stroud. If you're in a rut, if you're bummed because Bitcoin is sideways, watch this. I watched it again recently. It was way more inspirational than I thought. It's about a lot more than his latest album. I just did my 2018 taxes, first year ever doing crypto taxes. I used Bitcoin.tax. It made it really easy. I put in my exchange APIs and said do my taxes, and it did. Whether you do them yourself and you need to export to TurboTax, or you need a CSV, or just the form, whatever it is, whether you're doing them or you're sending it out to an accountant, you can get what you need. You can make it happen. It made something absolutely, utterly terrifying to me. Nothing. So I'm using it now. If you need to check something out to help with doing taxes, I suggest it. One thing I like is if you pay a bit more using it, you can get real-time profit and loss and tax and where you're at tax-wise. And I'm going to do that because it definitely helps to show how your trading style affects the taxes that you're losing. Check it out, worthwhile. I like it. Link in the show notes. Mining news for a change. You know, I'm a miner, and I just want to mention a coin that I'm into just now, Pigeon Coin. I'm mining this. It's not one of the most profitable coins to mine right now, but the project has seen some recent development, and they just went to a new algo. I believe it's the X22S they call it, which makes it less ASIC. It will makes it more ASIC resistant. This is actually a fork of Ravencoin, which is a popular coin to mine also. These guys are making some nice gains. If you are a miner, you know, I just recently aimed some of my rigs at it, and I'm making some nice money daily, and the coin is going up in value quickly, especially with the recent fork to a, not a fork, but change to a better algo, which is more ASIC resistant, and it is also making gains, so because of development that's happening. Anyway, that's my mining tip. If you use Hive OS, well, here you go. These are my settings for it, and have at it. As always, I belong to blockchain education. It is where I learn to make money, whether the market's going up or whether the market is going down. I hang out with a great group of people in the chat every day. I'm Cowboy Craig there. Join and say hi. I cannot say enough good things about it. Honestly, watch the video here. Join the Signals with your manual. Join for a full membership. I do have a 10% discount code in the show description. The full membership gets you well, all the signals, but also the best of the signals get laid out in very nice calls that you can be auto-entered into. So it rocks. And more than just making it easier to make money while learning to trade, you learn to trade. Like I say, there's a methodology they follow there. I've been using it for 2 years, getting better at it for 2 years, and I can just say, at least for myself, it works, it rocks. If you want to trade crypto and you want to make more money, whether you're making a lot of money now or not, like, hop in. I really suggest it. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Oh, and also one more thing about blockchain education. You know what? Trading with a crew, trading with a group who is dedicated to making money, either just making some money or those who are actually making a living off of it, you'll be hanging out with them here. And there's experts who can look at your charts, and before long, even if you don't do charts today, you don't do TA, you'll be doing it, and you'll be comparing your charts with people that, you know, only blew your mind a matter of a week ago. So get in on it. Like, share, and subscribe. It really helps. I do this every day. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll try to do it better, deeper, faster. Take care.